What's going on everyone, it's MLM Official, and before we start today, let's try and get the video to 50 likes. I know we can all do it. Don't forget to join the team as well, we're nearly at 100 subscribers. But without further ado, this is how you put on some serious muscle mass on weight for those of you with fast metabolisms. Let's go. Number 1, food. What? Ever heard that saying, you got to eat big to get big? That is especially true for those of you with the fast metabolism. Now, get over to a calorie calculator and calculate how many calories you need to eat sorry about the squeaking, but calculate how many calories you need to eat to maintain your weight. Now, the number that you're given won't be correct for you because you've got a fast metabolism, but it's somewhere to start off with. Now, once you get given that number, I want you to take in, add on 1,000 calories, and at the end of that week, I want you to check your weight. If you've gained weight, brilliant. If you haven't, then the next week, add on another 1,000 calories, and so on until you start gaining weight. Now, when you start gaining weight, make sure you keep an eye on exactly how much weight you've gained because that directly relates to the calorie surplus that you put yourself in. So for example, we know that in order for me to put on 1 pound of weight, I need to be in a calorie surplus of 3,500 calories in order for me to put on 1 pound of weight. Now if I'm eating 5,000 calories a day, and over 7 days I put on 1 pound of weight, I know that each day I'm in a 500 calorie surplus. So if I take 5,000 minus 500 calories, I know to maintain my weight, I need to eat 4,500 calories. Now once we have that information, depending upon what you want, if all you want is weight gain, then every single day put yourself in the biggest surplus you possibly can do. And therefore the larger the surplus, the more weight you'll gain in a shorter period of time. Now, for those of you who want to just gain muscle mass whilst maintaining a six-pack, there's a lot more trial and error that goes into it. So what I would recommend is, alongside going to the gym, increase your calories by 500 to 1,000 calories a day. So once you've calculated your maintenance, so for the example that I used, it was 4,500 calories to maintain my weight. Once you have that number, add on between 500 and 1,000 calories. Every single week, check your weight. Now make sure when you're checking your weight also, the conditions are exactly the same. So same time, same scales, same clothing and same conditions. And by conditions I mean, have you eaten, have you been to the bathroom, etc. If those conditions aren't the same, then your results are going to be inaccurate and you're not going to see the gains that you want to achieve. Now if you're gaining anything more than 1 pound a week, then 9 times out of 10, whatever you're gaining over that pound is going to be fat. Now, if that starts happening to you, then cut your calories back a little bit. Over time, you'll be able to find out the exact calorie surplus that you need to put yourself in, so your body is using the excess energy that you're providing it to help synthesize muscle and not store it as fat. So play about with your calories, and over time, you'll be able to get it down to a T. Now, what to eat? Guys, look, achieving the physique of your dream should be pleasurable, it should be enjoyable, it shouldn't be restrictive and grueling. As long as you are hitting your macronutrients, it doesn't matter how you get them. If you want, you can eat really healthily, you can have lean proteins and complex carbohydrates and green leafy vegetables and waste money on protein shakes, etc. But I can guarantee you in a month you're going to be filing for bankruptcy because that stuff is well expensive. Or you can eat really unhealthily, you can have burgers and fried chicken and chicken nuggets and steaks, whatever you enjoy having. Look, it's entirely up to you. As long as you are hitting your macronutrients, it is completely fine. Get over to MyFitnessPal, download the app. You can track your macros on there. Go for a 40-40-20 split and you will be reaped. There should be no issues at all with you hitting your macronutrients every single day. You have to literally eat massive amounts of food. So there should be no issues with you hitting your macronutrients every single day. But for some of you, you might genuinely be struggling. Try and eat foods that are very calorific, so peanuts, milk, peanut butter, etc. Things that are high in protein, high in nutrients, and they're high in calories. For those of you who are really struggling to hit your macronutrients, or you're really struggling to hit your calorie limit every single day. Now, I never recommend taking a protein shake because it's an absolute waste of money. But if a few of you are really struggling hitting your calories every single day, then maybe try a whey protein. It's high in calories, it's high in it's high in protein. If that gives you that extra bump up, then brilliant. But don't have a whey protein just for the sake of it. You should be getting all your nutrients through food and not through supplements. Number 2, gym and cardio. So gym, your workouts should only be consisting of heavy compound exercises. So your bench presses, your deadlifts, your squats, your pull-ups, overhead shoulder presses, etc. Your workouts should have no isolation type exercises in them at all. Now, if your workouts are only consisting of compound exercises, it's hard for them to last more than half an hour to 45 minutes. But that is all you need to achieve muscle growth. All these people that tell you, if you're not in the gym for 2 hours or more, or if you're not doing this, or if you're not, look, they don't know what they're talking about. Keep an open mind to fitness, so try drop setting, supersetting, lifting heavy, try all that kind of stuff, because that type of overload is what your body might need to maximize its muscle growth. But stimulate the muscle, do not kill it. What I mean by that is, don't go in the gym and do 50 sets. You shouldn't be doing anything close to that. Stimulate the muscle, do not kill it, and you will be fine. Now, cardio, stay the hell away from cardio. If you already have a fast metabolism and you want to gain weight or muscle mass, you should be throwing cardio out the window. You should be throwing it into the stratosphere. The energy that you're using whilst you're doing cardio, that energy could be used to put on weight or put on lean muscle mass. Now, I know for some of you, you can't give up cardio, like you can't give up football, you can't give up hooping, you can't give up. For those of you who are in that boat, on the days that you're doing cardio, you have to account for the calories you burn. So if you're burning 700 calories in a hooping session, then that means on that day you've got to eat 700 more calories than you would have done if you hadn't partook in that cardio session. You have to account for the calories you burn on that day. Now, with all the following tips that I've given you, there should be no issue at all with you putting on weight or you putting on lean muscle mass. There should be no issues at all, as long as you follow the basic principles and don't overcomplicate it, because it doesn't need to be overcomplicated. You should reach your goals in a time frame that you think is possible. Anyways guys, I tried to keep this video as direct and short as possible. I hope it helped you out. If it did, make sure you give it a big thumbs up. If you've got anything to say, any suggestions, anything you'd like me to in the future, leave a comment down below. Join the team, don't forget to subscribe, share with all your friends, follow me on all social media, links will be down below. It's been MLM Official, peace.